Hello, my name is Melissa and I'm coming to you today from Better Medical Center. I'm here with Jill Andrews, one of our fabulous experts here at Better Medical Center. And Jill's going to help me understand something that I get a lot of questions about, which is the afternoon slump. Please tell me, what is going on with the afternoon slump and why am I crashing at 3 p.m.?
Well, Melissa, the thing about the afternoon slump is it's pretty complicated. There's not just an easy, quick fix. It usually is dependent on when your last meal was, how much time you waited in between each meal, what you had, and how your body is reacting. So the biochemistry of your meal, basically.
That sounds really complicated. Can you make it a little bit more simple?
Okay, so it's really not that bad. Basically, in order to avoid the afternoon slump, you have to keep your energy levels consistent throughout the day. And the way that our society is kind of running is we're rushing. We don't have time to take a moment to have a meal, just to calm ourselves. We're stressed out. So our energy is constantly dipping. And that happens, but not to the point where you should need a nap. So the first thing I would recommend is having breakfast. Get up in the morning with enough time to actually have a very delicious, nutritious meal, and we'll get to that of what you should be eating, and eat it and be conscious of what you're eating. And then, take your time, get to work, and settle in, and you'll notice that you'll have a lot of energy. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to just be like, hey, breakfast, and then not eat again until dinner, because then that's when you're going to crash. Or that doesn't mean that you're going to have a huge, humongous burger and french fries for lunch, because that's also going to cause a crash. So what you need to do is you need to have a nutritious breakfast, maybe have a snack if you're hungry, but then make a really good choice for lunch. So the problem with today's society is we do a lot of fast food, and we eat too much too fast, and we're basically feeding our hunger, and we're basically wanting to fill our stomach. We're not giving ourselves nutrition. And so what you should choose for a lunch that's going to help keep your energy at bay is something that your body's going to digest slowly. So lean proteins, lots of vegetables, stay away from, the processed carbohydrates, the sugar, because then it all relates back to your biochemistry. Because as soon as you take in a huge meal, what happens is your insulin spikes, because your body always wants to be in a balanced state. And when your insulin spikes, when your sugar in your bloodstream spikes after eating that meal, your insulin has to go, oh my gosh, I need to bring the sugar back down. And what happens is if you're having a really heavy, bad fat-filled, high sugar content lunch, your pancreas has to work really hard and has to really pull down that insulin or that blood sugar. And what happens is when that insulin pulls that blood sugar down, you crash.
You feel tired.
Exactly.
Okay, so you tell me how we did. Today, Bara brought in the most delicious pasta. She took a spaghetti squash, baked it up, scratched it out so it looks like spaghetti, sauteed it with a little bit of olive oil, mushrooms, spinach, and one of my favorites, garlic. So we paired that with some sliced avocado and sliced pears. How did we do?
Awesome. That is a perfect balance of, very complex carbohydrates, so they're going to digest slowly. It's full of vegetables, which doesn't have a lot of sugar in it, so your body isn't going to have to go, oh, I need insulin, and try and bring all those sugars back down. That's a great combination of a lunch. And it wasn't too big. Was it just a small little plateful, or was it a huge bowl full?
It was just a small little plateful. She brought 2 portions. We split an avocado and we split a pear.
Perfect. So you've got the good omega-3s from your avocado, which is going to help keep also the blood sugars nice and calm from the vegetables, which is awesome. And did you eat it slowly or did you eat it quickly?
We ate it slowly with nice conversation.
Perfect. So when you eat things slower, your cortisol levels, which is your stress hormone, isn't going to go through the roof. This is also going to help keep your body nice and balanced, and you'll digest that appropriately, and you won't crash at 3 p.m.
Awesome. Thank you so much for taking a few moments to discuss with us. I already feel energized for my lunch. I know Bara does too, and we're going to check in with you soon and give you some more tips and tricks about how you can feel better. Thank you.